Hello, welcome. This is New Vision TV. I am Ruth Naseje. Following the murder of the highly visible police spokesperson AIGP Andrew Felix Kaweesi, the Inspector General of Police, General Kale Kayihura, has appointed AIGP Asan Kasingye as the new police spokesperson. Now New Vision TV explains the spokesperson's role, its structure, and who Asan Kasingye is.
When the AIGP Andrew Felix Kaweesi was felled by assassin's bullets on March 17th, two major offices fell vacant with him. First, he was the Director of Human Resource Development, an office that is yet to be filled. Secondly, he was the spokesperson of the force. What does the police force spokesperson do? First of all, he or she heads the Public Relations Department. This one falls under the Political Commissariat, which is headed by the Chief Political Commissar, the CPC. Until 2016, the Public Relations Department was headed by a Commission of Police, the last incumbent being Fred Enanga, who replaced Judith Nabakoba, who took early retirement to join politics. The PRO was under the CPC first, AIGP Osman Mujenyi, and then AIGP Fred Yiga. However, the PRO always had a dotted line to the IGP. The relationship between the PRO and the CPC somewhat changed when, in a bid to revamp the image of the police, the office was elevated in stature and placed under a full AIGP in the person of Andrew Felix Kaweesi. The term PRO was abandoned as the new holder was at the same rank as the CPC. Kaweesi held the office concurrently with his directorate as head of Human Resource Development. With the sudden demise of Kaweesi, AIGP Asan Kasingye has been transferred from being Director of Interpol and International Relations to CPC and spokesperson.
The Inspector General of Police must have now looked for somebody comparing him or her with Andrew Kaweesi. So for me, I'm so happy that I was identified yet again to be able to go and continue the good work which Andrew Kaweesi was doing. I'm so happy, and I promise I will give it my shot.
So what is your priority?
My priority is about building the image of the police. I have discussed this with the Inspector General of Police, but I know that is the mandate. The mandate of the Directorate, of the Chief Political Commissariat, the mandate of the police spokesman and public relations office of the police is to make sure that I improve the image of the police by building bridges between the police and members of the public and other sections of the security organs and other government and non-government organizations.
AIGP Fred Yiga, who has been CPC, also in charge of ratification, that is the cleaning up of the force, has been moved to Interpol Directorate. So who is Asan Kasingye?
On 23rd of March, 1964.
So this is your birthday?
Today is my birthday. What a birthday. From 1985, March as 85 were cut off by the war, then, Liberation War. I went to Makerere University in 1986. And I finished my Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and Economics in 1988. That same year, I briefly went to Changwanzi. I did a cadre course. And in 1989, 1st of March, I joined the Uganda Police Force and trained at the police college that was then based at Chiburi Training School. I finished my training in December 1989, and on 5th January 1990, I started work at Entebbe Police Station as OCMCB, Minor Contraventions Book.
However, he is mostly remembered as CPC, the office he has reverted to, where he was actually the person who headed its formalization as a structure of the Uganda Police Force.
When the new Inspector General of Police came, the current Inspector General of Police, General Kale Kayihura, and after working with him, he also, in addition to Commissioner of Community Affairs, he appointed me the public relations officer of the police, which I did that work up to 2008. In 2008, I was appointed to head the first ever political commissariat of directorate, and I became the chief political commissar. Up to November 2011, when I was brought here as the director of Interpol and international relations.
Kasingye thus developed the concept, doctrine, and structure on which Uganda's community policing is based.
In 1994, August, and I started a program called community policing. In 1996 to 1997, I went to Rwanda to help train the nascent police in Rwanda after the genocide. And I did a good job for 1 year.
Now, as Director of Interpol and International Relations, AIGP Kasingye has been a very busy man. Besides heading the Uganda Bureau of Interpol, he has also been in charge of the international relations. This means that all the cooperation of Uganda police with the world outside Uganda has been under his docket. He has been very active in developing and maintaining Uganda's involvement in the East African Police Chiefs cooperation, as well as the Interpol.
Even if I have been doing international relations, even if I have been doing diplomacy, even if I have also been doing investigations of international crime, I have remained a community policing officer.
He was also instrumental in conceptualizing and establishing the cooperation mechanism of the continent's forces, the AFRIPOL, currently headquartered in Algeria. What you should know is that Kasingye is a very tough and hard officer.
I support Arsenal Football Club, but I don't support Wenger. I'm not a Wenger fan. In my free time, I love my God. I love serving God. And those are the things that take my time. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, and I hope we shall continue.
You're still watching New Vision TV, and in our daily Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Lake Birinzi. Lake Birinzi is found in Masaka district south of Kampala, Uganda's capital city. The lake is not far from Lake Nabugabo, which is also found in Masaka district. Now, these lakes were formed as a result of sand dunes resulting from strong winds. Let's take a look. Lake Birinzi is found in Masaka district in central Uganda. Birinzi and Lake Nabugabo could be best described as babies of Lake Victoria. The lakes were formed as a result of sand dunes created by strong winds which drove water out of Lake Victoria. The sand dunes prevented the water from going back to Lake Victoria, hence forming Lake Nabugabo and Lake Birinzi. The quiet ambience, cool breeze, and fresh air around Lake Birinzi is one of the reasons why romantists make it their #1 destination all year around. Animals also compete with people for the lake serving, not with its fresh grass. Masaka locals find Lake Birinzi a blessing. They have visitors in form of tourists who leave $1 or $2 when they buy their products. Each person around the lake has benefited from it in one way or another. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of our news updates on your mobile phone, on your desktop, on your tablet, and anywhere on the go. Remember, New Vision TV is an online news television. I am Ruth Nasije.